Imagine someone is shouting at you. They are very angry. Their face is red, their voice is loud. But you just look at them. You are silent. You are breathing slowly. You are completely calm. Do you know what happens next? They become afraid of you. The power shifts. You are now the leader.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Speak English Easy with podcast. I am Olivia, and I am so happy you are here today.
And I am John. We are your hosts. Today, we have a very special and very powerful topic. We will teach you how to stay so calm that it intimidates others.
That sounds like a superpower, John. Intimidate is a big word for our A2 learners. Can you explain it again, very slowly?
Of course. To intimidate someone means to make them feel a little bit afraid or very, very respectful because you look strong and in control. Usually, people are intimidated by big, loud things. But today, we will show you that silence and calmness are even more intimidating.
Wow, so I don't need to be loud to be strong?
Exactly. In fact, being loud often shows that you are weak and scared. The strongest people in the world are often the quietest.
I love that idea. Listeners, stay with us until the very end, because rule number 7 is the most powerful one. It can change how people look at you forever. It is like a magic key for your life.
And before we dive deep into our conversation, we have a small favor to ask you, because we love helping you learn English.
Yes, if you like our lessons and you want to support us, please like this video right now. It helps other English learners find us on YouTube.
And please subscribe to our channel, Speak English Easy with Podcast. We make new videos every week to help you improve your speaking and listening skills.
Also, don't forget to write a comment. We read every single comment. It makes us very happy to see where you are from and what you think. Do you like this topic? Tell us in the comments.
Okay, let's start our conversation. Olivia, let's look at the world today. It feels like everyone is always in a hurry and everyone is always angry. Why is that?
You are right, John. Life is very fast now. We have phones, we have emails, we have traffic. People are stressed. They have many problems at work, and then they bring those problems home. Their stress cup is full.
Stress cup. I like that image.
Yes, imagine your stress is like water in a cup. If the cup is full, even one small drop can make it overflow. That is when people explode and start shouting.
That makes sense. But when they explode, are they getting what they want?
Usually, no. People shout because they want to feel powerful, but actually, they look like they lost control of themselves. And if you cannot control yourself, you cannot control the situation.
Exactly. Control is the most important part of power. If you are the person who stays calm when everyone else is shouting, you have the power. You are the one who is thinking clearly.
That is a great point. Listeners, think about your own life for a moment. Close your eyes if it's safe to do so. Think about the last time someone was rude to you, maybe a boss or a driver in traffic.
Ask yourself, did you get angry back? Did you shout? And most importantly, how did you feel afterwards? Did you feel strong or did you feel tired and sad?
Please share your experience with us in the comments. We want to know how you feel when you lose your calm. Does it help you or does it hurt you?
I think many people will say it hurts them because anger is like a fire. It burns the other person, but it also burns you.
So, John, let's talk about the intimidation part. How does being calm make an angry person feel afraid or respectful?
It's because of human nature. When someone is angry at you, they expect a fight. Their brain is ready for fight or flight. They want you to shout back so they can shout even louder.
But if I don't shout?
If you stay calm, their brain gets confused. They don't know what to do. Your silence is like a mirror. It shows them how silly they look.
Ah, I see. When I am calm, they see their own anger and it makes them feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. They think, why is Olivia so calm? Does she know something I don't? Is she more powerful than I am? This makes them stop and think.
It's like that old saying, silence is the best answer to a fool.
That is a perfect recap sentence, Olivia. Silence really is a powerful answer.
Now, John, we are an English learning podcast. How does this topic help our students who are learning English?
This is very important. Many English learners feel very nervous when they speak. They are afraid of making mistakes. They think people will laugh at them.
Yes, I hear this from students all the time. They say, Olivia, my heart beats so fast when I start speaking English.
And when your heart beats fast, you speak too fast. You try to finish as quickly as possible. This makes your English harder to understand, and you look less confident.
So, if I stay calm while speaking English, I will actually look like a better speaker?
Yes, even if you make a mistake, if you stay calm, use small pauses and speak slowly, people will respect you more. They will think you are choosing your words carefully.
That is so encouraging. So, being calm helps you with angry people, and it also helps you become a better English speaker?
It's a win-win situation.
Let's share some real stories. I think stories help people understand better. John, can you tell us a story from your life where staying calm saved the day?
I have many, but one stands out. A long time ago, I worked in a big office. One day, our computer system crashed. Everyone's work was lost.
Oh no, that sounds like a nightmare.
It was. My boss was very, very stressed. He ran into the room and started shouting at me. He said, "John, this is your fault. Why didn't you check the servers?"
Was it actually your fault?
No, it wasn't. It was an old machine that broke, but he was too angry to listen. He was shouting in front of all my colleagues.
That is so embarrassing. What did you do? Did you want to shout back?
My first thought was to say, "It's not my fault. You didn't give me the money to buy new servers." I wanted to defend myself.
But you didn't.
No. I remembered a book I read about calmness. I took a very slow breath. I stood up slowly. I didn't say anything for 5 seconds. I just looked at him with kind eyes.
5 seconds? That feels like an hour in a room full of people.
It does, but it worked. Because I was quiet, the room became deathly silent. My boss started to realize he was the only one shouting. He started to look a bit embarrassed.
What happened next? I said in a very low, calm voice, I understand the server problem is a disaster. Shouting will not fix the computers. Let's go to the server room now and see what we can do to recover the files. Wow, that is brilliant. You moved from the anger to the solution.
Exactly. And because I was so calm, he followed me like a child. He stopped shouting and started helping. After that day, he always treated me with a lot of respect. He never shouted at me again.
That is a powerful story. You intimidated him with your professional calmness.
Yes. Recapping that, I used a slow breath, silence, and moved to the solution. Those are the keys.
What about you, listeners? Have you ever had a boss who shouted at you? Or maybe a customer? What did you do? Tell us in the comments. We love reading your stories. Now, Olivia, I know you have a story too. You told me about something that happened at a supermarket?
Yes, this was just last month. I was in a long line at the supermarket. It was Saturday, and the shop was very full. Everyone was tired.
I hate long lines at supermarkets.
Me too. A woman behind me was very angry. She started pushing her shopping cart into me. She was saying, "Come on, why are you so slow? Move forward."
That is very rude behavior.
I felt my face getting hot. I was getting angry. I wanted to turn around and say something mean.
But you are an expert on calmness.
I tried to be. I stopped. I took a deep breath. I turned very slowly. I didn't say a word. I just looked at her for a few seconds.
Did you smile?
Only a tiny bit, a very polite, calm smile. Then I said, "The line is moving as fast as it can. We are all waiting together. I hope your day gets better."
Oh, that is a very high-value thing to say.
It was. She was shocked. She expected me to get angry. When I was kind and calm, she didn't know how to respond. She said, "Oh, okay, sorry," and she stopped pushing her cart.
You won. You changed her mood without fighting.
It felt much better than shouting. If I shouted, we would both be angry for the rest of the day.
That is a great recap. Turning around slowly and being kind is a form of power.
Listeners, do you follow this rule in your life? Do you try to be kind to rude people? It is very hard, isn't it?
Write your answer in the comments. We want to know, is it easy or hard for you to stay calm?
I think it's time for our first quiz. We want to see if our friends are listening carefully. It is quiz time.
Here is a question for you.
In John's story about the office, why did his boss stop shouting?
Option A, because John shouted back louder.
Option B, because John stayed silent and calm, which made the boss feel embarrassed.
Take a few seconds to think.
The correct answer is option B. John's calmness made the boss feel embarrassed about his own behavior.
Did you get it right? Write your answer in the comments. Tell us, I got it.
We are so proud of you for following along. Now, let's get to the most important part of today's podcast.
Yes, the 7 rules for staying so calm that it intimidates others.
These rules are simple, but you must practice them every day. It's like learning English grammar. You have to use it to get better at it.
Let's start with rule number 1.
Rule number 1, control your breathing.
We mention this a lot, John. Why is breathing so important?
When you are about to get angry, your body goes into fight mode. Your breath becomes fast and shallow. This sends a signal to your brain. Danger! Help!
So if I change my breathing, I change my brain?
Yes. If you take a long, deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, your brain thinks, "Oh, we are safe. Everything is okay." You will feel the anger leaving your body.
Let's try it together right now, listeners. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, and out. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, that feels better already.
It really does. Rule number 2, use the power of silence.
This is a favorite of mine. When someone asks you a difficult question or says something rude, do not speak immediately. Wait.
How long should I wait?
3 or 4 seconds. It feels like a long time for you, but for the other person, it shows that you are a deep thinker. It shows that you are not afraid of silence.
Silence makes other people talk, and when they talk too much, they often say things they regret.
Exactly. Power belongs to the person who speaks less.
That is a great recap. Speak less, listen more, and use those 3 seconds of silence.
Rule number 3, maintain calm eye contact.
Some people find this very scary. They look at the floor when they're nervous.
If you look at the floor, you look like a victim. You look weak. But if you look at the person, not staring like an angry tiger, but just looking calmly, it shows you are their equal.
So good eye contact shows confidence?
Yes, it tells the other person, I am here. I am not going anywhere. I am not afraid of you.
Rule number 4, speak slowly and lower your voice.
This is very important for English learners. When we are nervous, our voice goes up. It becomes high and thin.
Like a little mouse.
Ah, yes, but a leader has a deep, steady voice. Practice speaking from your chest, not your throat. Speak slowly. Give every word its own space.
Let's try it. John, say, I am in control of this situation, fast, and then slow.
I'm in control of this situation. I am in control of this situation.
Wow, the second one was much more intimidating. I mean, in a good way.
It sounds like I have a plan. People follow people with a plan. Recapping Rule 4, slow speech and a lower voice show authority.
Rule number 5,
don't take it personally.
This is a difficult one. If someone says, "You are stupid," how can I not take it personally? You have to realize that happy, successful people do not walk around shouting, "You are stupid," at others.
That is true. Only unhappy people are rude.
Exactly. When someone is rude to you, it's like they're showing you their own internal pain. It's about their bad morning, their bad marriage, or their stress. It's not about you.
So I should feel sorry for them instead of being angry?
Yes, if you feel pity for them, you cannot be angry at them. And when you are not angry, you stay calm.
That is a very healthy way to look at it.
Rule number 6, use a small, polite smile.
Not a big fake laugh?
No, a big laugh can make people more angry because they think you're making fun of them. But a small, calm smile shows that you are in a good place. It shows you are unshakable.
Unshakable. I like that word. It means nothing can move you.
Like the mountain we talked about. Now, stay with us because rule number 7 is the one we promised.
Yes, stay with us. Rule number 7 is the most powerful one.
Rule number 7, always focus on the solution, never the problem.
Go deeper into this, John.
Angry people are stuck in the past. They say, "Why did you do this? You made a mistake. This is terrible." They're looking at the problem.
And the calm person?
The calm person looks at the future. They say, "The computer is broken." Okay, how do we fix it? What is step 1? When you talk about the solution, you take control of the energy in the room.
So being the person with the solution makes everyone else follow you.
Exactly. You become the natural leader of the moment. And that, Olivia, is very intimidating to people who just want to complain.
Wow, these 7 rules are like a complete training program for a better life.
They really are. Listeners, write in the comments which rule is the most interesting to you. Which one will you try today?
We love reading your answers. Please tell us in the comments.
Now, we have something very special. We received a letter from one of our listeners.
Oh, I love reading letters. Who's it from?
It is from a man named Marco. He lives in a big apartment building. He says, "John and Olivia, I have a neighbor who is always shouting. He is very loud at night. When I ask him to be quiet, he gets even angrier. What should I do? How can I use your rules?"
That is a very difficult situation. Noisy neighbors are the worst. Let's help Marco.
Okay, Marco. First, rule number 1, control your breath. Before you knock on his door, take 3 deep breaths. Don't go there when you are already angry.
Good advice. And when he opens the door?
Rule number 2, power of silence. Don't start by complaining. Just look at him calmly for 2 seconds. Let him speak first.
And if he starts shouting, "What do you want?" What should Marco do?
Rule number 4, lower your voice. Marco should speak very quietly. "Hello, neighbor. I am here because I wanted to talk about the music last night." If Marco is quiet, the neighbor has to be quiet to hear him.
And what about rule number 7, focus on the solution?
Exactly. Marco shouldn't say, "You are a bad person." He should say, "I have to wake up at 6 a.m. for work. How can we make sure you enjoy your music and I can sleep? Maybe you can use headphones after 11 p.m.?"
That is a perfect solution-focused conversation.
Yes, by being calm and offering a solution, Marco will intimidate the neighbor into being respectful. The neighbor will see that Marco is a strong man who knows what he wants.
Marco, please try this and tell us in the comments what happened. We hope it helps you.
And listeners, if you have a problem like Marco, write to us. Maybe we will answer your letter in the next podcast.
Now, John, I think we should talk more about rule number 1, breathing. Can we give them a specific exercise?
Yes, this is a box breathing exercise. A2 learners can do this easily.
Tell us how.
Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and wait for 4 seconds. Let's do it one time together.
Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, and wait 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. If you do this 3 times, your anger will disappear. It's like magic.
I feel very, very calm now. Maybe too calm.
Haha, that's good. Now, let's talk about rule number 3, eye contact. There's a small trick for this.
A trick?
Yes, if looking in the eyes is too scary, just look at the bridge of their nose, between the eyes. To the other person, it looks exactly like eye contact, but for you, it is easier.
That is a great tip. I will use that next time I'm nervous.
And what about rule number 4, speaking slowly? Olivia, can you give our English learners a tip for that?
Yes, when you are speaking, imagine you are teaching a small child. You use simple words and you don't hurry.
That is a wonderful image. If you treat everyone like a student, you stay in the teacher position, and the teacher is always the leader.
I love that. Be the teacher of the conversation.
Recapping those tips, box breathing, looking at the nose, and imagining you are a teacher. These make the 7 rules much easier.
Practice these every day for 5 minutes. You can even practice in front of a mirror.
Yes, talk to yourself in the mirror. See how calm your face looks.
Listeners, do you have any other tips for staying calm? We would love to learn from you, too.
Write your tips in the comments. We read every one.
Now, we have one more quiz before we finish. Let's see if you were listening to the last part.
It is quiz time.
Here is a question for you.
What is rule number 7 for staying calm and in control?
Option A. Focus only on the problem and who is wrong.
Option B, focus only on the solution and how to move forward.
Take a few seconds to think.
The correct answer is option B. Always focus on the solution.
I hope everyone got that one right.
It is the most important rule.
We are at the end of our 55 minutes today. You have done an incredible job.
Yes, spending 55 minutes listening to English is a big achievement. You should be very proud of yourself.
Let's do a final recap of everything we talked about today.
Okay, first, we learned that being calm is a sign of power, not weakness.
Second, we learned that silence and eye contact can be very intimidating to people who are angry.
Third, we shared stories about difficult bosses and long supermarket lines.
And finally, we learned the 7 rules. Control your breath, use silence, maintain eye contact, speak slowly, don't take it personally, use a small smile, and focus on the solution.
If you use these rules, your life will have less stress and your English will look and sound better.
Before you go, we have our final reminder.
Yes, if you haven't liked the video yet, please do it now. It really helps our channel grow and helps us make more videos for you.
And subscribe and hit the notification bell. We want to see you in the next episode.
And write that comment. We are waiting to read your answers and your stories.
Thank you for being such a wonderful student today.
Yes, thank you for sticking with us. You are a mountain.
Stay calm, stay strong, and speak English easy.
Bye, everyone. Take care. See you next time.
Goodbye, friends.